Trump has this idea in his head that because he's president, he is immune to the law, which is not true, at all. So this came out in Politico, and, they're still fighting over Trump's taxes, and the prosecutors up in New York reject Trump's immunity claim in tax return case. He really truly believe he is immune from any type of criminal investigation as long as he's a sitting president, which is not true. Trump has no sweeping immunity from a criminal probe. While he remains in office, New York prosecutors said in a court filing Monday, urging a federal judge to reject Trump's efforts to block a subpoena for his tax returns. Prosecutors also challenged the federal court's jurisdiction in the matter, saying it belongs in state court. Trump asked a federal court Friday to block a New York grand jury subpoena for 8 years of Trump's personal and corporate tax returns. They are being sought as part of an investigation into hush money payments during the 2016 presidential campaign to two women who claim they had affairs with Trump. Trump's attorneys have argued that a sitting president can't be subjected to a criminal process while in office and want the federal court to declare the subpoena unconstitutional. Prosecutors responded Monday, filing that Trump is seeking to invent and enforce a new presidential tax return privilege on the theory that disclosing information in a tax return will necessarily reveal information that will somehow impede the functioning of a president sufficiently to meet the test of irreparable harm. I don't think this is going to work, Trump. They added that Trump's claim is undone by the fact that every president since Jimmy Carter has voluntarily released his tax returns before or upon taking office, which has a date never impeded a president's ability to serve. The documents are being sought from Mazars USA, Trump's accounting firm. The prosecutor under Manhattan District Court, Cyrus Vance Jr., argued that the sole question is whether Mazars should be required to provide the returns to a grand jury, adding that there are no threatened or pending state charges against Trump. They also wrote that the case doesn't belong in federal court. To the extent that Trump has a valid challenge to the Mazar subpoena, it should be litigated in New York. Yeah, it should be in a New York court because that's where he filed. Okay, New York court having jurisdiction over the grand jury that issued the subpoena. The prosecutors argued New York laws afford equal protection against improper subpoenas, whether they be challenged under the United States Constitution, which state courts must uphold, or challenge as being in bad faith or for some other reason invalid. U.S. District Court Judge Victor Marrero, who was appointed by President Bill Clinton, has scheduled a hearing in the case for Wednesday. It is one of several that Trump has been embroiled in over access to his tax returns, which are being sought by the House Ways and Means Chairman Richard Neal. And he is still fighting like hell not to show it because it's not good. And he knows it. Just like he didn't want his school records to be shown. Trump don't want his school records to be shown because he was a terrible student. What other reason could it be for him shielding all of this stuff? And remember, Michael Cohen said his finances were a mess. And the way he is bobbing and weaving around all this stuff and trying not to show anything, I have to believe that. Woo, please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. I guess he's just going to keep fighting this until he's no longer president. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.